Hi everyone, welcome in Tips and Tricks Decor. Please share and subscribe to watch more. Warm up a modern living room with woven accents. Incorporate textures like rattan, jute, and natural wicker on anything from seating to whimsical decor objects. Decorate a modern fireplace wall with tile. Create a focal point with colorful pattern tiles or vertical stacks in an asymmetrical pattern. Warm up a light neutral living room with wood accents. A pair of coffee tables in a honey-toned stain will do the trick. If you have an incredible view, choose decor that complements rather than fights with it. If the living room faces a leafy backyard, choose low-profile furniture in simple shapes and neutral colors for a harmonious look. Create a striking focal point with a living room accent wall. Highlight original features like exposed stone or brick, or cheat the look with veneer to add character to a new build. Bring drama to your living room with a painted ceiling. Paint it in a solid color or try a modern ombre treatment for an eye-catching look. Decorate a modern living room with a large potted tree. Place it in a corner next to the sofa to create a comforting feel. Create a cozy cottage-style living room with vintage furniture and decor. Keep your palette neutral for a modern feel that will keep it from looking twee. Choose a retro floor lamp to make a statement in a modern living room. A sculptural fixture will double as decor even when it's not turned on. You don't have to decorate every wall in the living room. Layer the mantle with a mirror and a piece of framed art, and let the rest of the walls breathe for a minimalist feel. Decorate your living room with salvaged or reclaimed pieces for a vintage farmhouse feel. Source old window frames and corbels at architectural salvage yards. Give your living room sofa a mini makeover with a new slipcover. This is a budget-friendly way to make your furniture last and is easier on your wallet and the planet. Upgrade an apartment rental living room with a budget-friendly paper pendant light. These simple fixtures will complement any design style. Install a linear fireplace to give your living room a contemporary feel. These low-maintenance features will create a focal point without the maintenance of a wood-burning model. Give your living room a modern farmhouse feel with vertical shiplap walls. Pair them with neutral furnishings and natural wood accents for a breezy feel. Mix color and pattern to give a traditional living room an updated feel. Complement an ornate natural carved wood fireplace with a jute rug and simple coffee table and hang plaid curtains with a valance for a neo-traditional feel. Create a light and airy feel by swapping a large sectional for a pair of matching sofas. Float them in the middle of the room to flank a central fireplace. Complement a prominent stone fireplace with contemporary furniture and decor to create a modern rustic living room. Use earth tones on rugs and natural materials like leather and wood for an organic feel. If you've run out of room in your bookcase, turn to the fireplace. Stack colorful books in a non-working fireplace to create a focal point, or turn their spines around to add neutral texture to the room. If you have the room, decorating in pairs can create a symmetrical look. This transitional living room includes 2 pairs of chairs and matching sofas to create a family-friendly conversation area around a large coffee table. If you live somewhere with beautiful weather, then it makes sense to connect your living room to the outside for indoor-outdoor living. Sliding doors and an absence of curtains make it easy to float between spaces. Add a touch of whimsy to a formal living room with black and white animal print upholstery. Pair a leopard print accent chair with a sculptural side table to add contrast. Maximize your seating by using garden stools in place of a coffee table. Day-to-day, they're functional for styling items or setting down your coffee mug, but you can use them as purchase when you have company. Lighten up your living room with an acrylic coffee table. It gives the illusion of light and reflection rather than adding to the weight of furniture. Consider swapping a sofa for comfortable upholstered armchairs in a smaller space. Arrange them around a round coffee table to create a perfect conversation spot. Install a wood slat accent wall to add texture to a neutral living room. Combine it with black and white finish for a modern feel. Accent a neutral space with a range of sepia tones for a timeless feel. Accent a lighter sofa with darker throw pillows to create contrast. Make your living room cozier with a dedicated reading nook. Include good lighting and extra throw pillows and blankets to encourage people to settle in with a good book. Give your living room an eclectic feel by using a variety of seating styles. This space includes a comfy couch, vintage cinema seating, and a classic mid-century armchair. Mix modern and antique furniture for a living room design that looks collected over time. Ornate gold frames, retro tchotchke, Scandinavian furniture, and textured or modular sofas all play surprisingly well together. Colors and wallpapers are great, but different textures can single-handedly turn your living room into a sophisticated sanctuary. Consider board and batten or wooden slat wall for an instant upgrade. Find creative living room storage ideas to make your space feel cozier. A decorative leaning ladder next to the fireplace is the perfect spot to hang extra blankets in a rustic living room. Have you been collecting sea glass since you were a kid? Display it. Proud of your vinyl collection? Make space for it. Your living room should reflect your interests, and putting your collections on display is a great way to do just that. Decorate the walls of a rental apartment with removable wallpaper. One of my favorite ways to transform a living room is with peel and stick wallpaper, says Elizabeth Rees, founder of Chasing Paper. Whether you want to go bold by wallpapering all four walls, or you add an unexpected pop by wallpapering the back of built-ins, wallpaper is a great way to add pattern and color. Incorporate a desk in your living room for remote work days. Make sure your desk and desk chair also tell a story, says Spencer Bass, creative director at Label 180, a desk and office furniture company. Don't just go for a clunky wooden desk and functional chair and throw it into your living room. Instead, find something unique that reflects your sense of style and the personality of your home. If you play the piano or have family or friends who do, consider adding an upright piano to your living room. This will encourage after-dinner sing-alongs and activities that don't require a screen or a Wi-Fi connection. Statement art can really inject a lot of color and personality to a space, but adding in a few accents to pull everything together will bring a whole new energy to your living room. Pairing the statement art with a couple pattern throw pillows or a colorful sculpture or tray can add the perfect finishing touches to your space, Kohut says. Decorate your living room walls with wall art and decor that speaks to you. Don't be afraid to go big and bold, says Christy Kohut, artist and founder of Hoppy Art. This can really finish a room and leave your guests gasping when they walk in. The best way to get the most out of your space is to invest in good multi-purpose pieces like an ottoman. Replace your coffee table with a large storage ottoman or use it as a footrest for your favorite armchair that can double as an extra seat when company is over. When choosing window treatments, consider both aesthetics and temperature control. Manufactured with a thermal layer to regulate temperature, thermal curtains work year-round, keeping the heat out in the summer and the warmth in during the cold winter months create a timeless feel. By incorporating mid-century modern furniture and decor into your living room. Right now, we're seeing a softer, earthier side of the mid-century look come out to play, says Wood. It's more eclectic, mixing in worldly patterns, pops of color, natural textures, and lots of plants. Don't forget to add plenty of texture to your living room. For upholstered pieces, I love very textured materials such as velvet, mohair, and leather, says Wood. Textures like these catch the light in a beautifully reflective way to create highlights and shadows within the piece itself. Add interest to your living room with organic, non-linear shapes. Choose pieces that feel like you could place them in any decade, says Wood. This means they'll continue to look fresh and timeless, even as the curved furniture trend wanes. Contemporary living rooms tend to blend elements of a formal living room and family room in a single space. We're seeing people adopt a full-use ideology when it comes to different rooms in their home, says Alessandra Wood, VP of Style at Modzy. It's becoming more rare now that most people have a whole room in their home designated to only special occasions or the odd formal entertaining. Adding a home bar to your living room will make entertaining more fun. Interior designer Liz Walton of Liz Walton Homes says that more and more of her clients are requesting separate bar areas in their living room spaces for small cozy gatherings and entertaining beyond. The kitchen. Install a wet bar to create the ultimate watering hole. Decorating around the TV can be a challenge when designing your living room. Try painting the wall behind the flat screen in a dark color such as gray, charcoal, or even black to help it fade into the background. When not in use, create a warm feel in a modern living room by incorporating rustic elements. From wood accents to chunky fabrics or cottage-inspired decor items, a few well-chosen pieces will make your space feel welcoming and homey. Liven up a neutral living room with a colorful sofa. Stick to nature-inspired shades like blue or green that will add a hint of color without dominating. There's no better way to make your space feel more intimate and personal than a large-scale photo. Showcase a photograph you took on a favorite trip or source an image online. If you have a large family or entertain frequently, be sure to maximize seating options. Create a base with a large sectional couch in a neutral color that will stand the test of time. And add color with throw pillows or a pair of accent chairs. LED neon signs look incredible against just about any backdrop and add a punch of energy to a living room. Hang one on its own for an understated look, or install it on a gallery wall. Style your living room coffee table with books to add coziness and sophistication to your space. If you don't have room for a full bookshelf, consider curating some of your favorite books on the coffee table. Layer lighting to create a relaxing atmosphere in your living room.